Ravilochana Govinda Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare,
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna
Sankarshan
Prabhuji,
Prabhu,
Dandat
Hare.
Pranam. Thank you Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
Sankarshan Prabhu, are you doing a YouTube
Yeah, I started the streaming, Prabhu. We can start the class,
start,
Prabhu.
no? Okay, okay. 1 second. No?
Shall I start the class, Prabhuji?
1 second, 1 second, 1 second. Can you on your camera, Ravilochana Govinda Prabhu?
Oh, sorry, Prabhu, sorry. Is it okay, Prabhu, now?
Yeah, yeah. 1 second. Sankarshan Prabhu, can we give me, okay, post, okay, you're doing that, okay. Okay, so we'll start now. Thank you all the devotees for joining Nityam Bhagavata Dandavat Pranam. So we are very, very fortunate to have His Grace Ravilochana Govinda Prabhu today to enlighten us Srimad Bhagavatam. Welcome to you, Prabhu. Over to you. We can go ahead. Please start. Today, part of our preparation for Janmashtami. Please go ahead, enlighten us. Prepare our mood how to celebrate Janmashtami. Please, over to you, Prabhu. Thank you.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandat Pranam. ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयं मुदीरयेत् नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टकीर् मुखं करोति वाकां भङ्गुं लङ्गायते गिरिं यत्कृपातुमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवम् Hare Krishna. Uh, First of all, at the outset, I would like to thank everyone for coming for this, attending this morning Nityam Bhagavata class. Thank you again for everyone for giving me this opportunity. Actually, I'm not eligible. Sincerely, I'm telling you, I'm not eligible, but because of you devotees, I'm able to come here and talk about this. And also special thanks to Sankarshan Nitai Prabhu, who always effort, he puts constant effort in providing this, and he and also encourages us to take up this seva. Hare Krishna. So today, the pastime was we are going to talk about is about the Kesi demon. Yeah, Kesi demon. This is the Leela we are talking about, and are we able to see Prabhu the slokas?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
Ah,
Yes, Prabhu.
You
so
can make it full screen possible,
yeah,
Prabhu.
yeah. Is it okay, Prabhu?
Yes, yes, good. Yeah.
So, uh, I'll go to the first. Sorry. One minute, sorry, Prabhu. Krishna. Sorry, I thought you had kept it on the first sloka. You forgot yesterday. We are taking the sloka from 10th canto, 37th verse 1 and 2. This is about that is the slaying of demon Kesi, and how we represent what are the anarthas he has, and how we should come out of this anarthas. Now, Sri Suka Uvacha केशितु कंसप्रहितः कुरैर्महिं महाहयो निर्जर्यन्मनोजिजवः सटावदूतभ्रविमानसङ्कुलं कुर्वन्नभोहेषितभिषीतकिलाः तं त्रास्ययन्तं भगवान् स्वगोकुलं विघूर्णीताम्बुदम् आत्मानम् अजो मृगायन्तम् उपाह्वयत्स वयन्दन् मृगेन्द्रवत्. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada. See, Sukadeva Goswami said that the demon Keshi, sent by Kamsa, appeared in Braja as a great horse, running with the speed of the mind. He tore up the earth with his hooves. The hairs of his mane shattered the clouds and the demigods, aeroplanes throughout the sky, and he terrified everyone present with his loud neighing. When the Supreme Personality of Godhead saw how the demon was frightening his village of Gokula by neighing terribly and shaking the clouds with his tail, the Lord came forward to meet him. Kesi was searching for Krishna to fight. So when the Lord stood before him and challenged him to approach, the horse responded by roaring like a lion. Now, Mangalacharam I do. One Mangalacharam. Om Agnanatimirandasya Gnananjanasalakaya Chakshuranunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Gadhamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Utapadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakan Vitansha Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swamin Nitinamini Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschatya De Satarini Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktarunda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Again, welcome all of you for this morning Nityam Bhagavata class. So, now, the first thing is, now Krishna, about the pastimes of Krishna in Vrindavana. Now, today, till one episode before that was the killing of demon Aristasura. Today, we will be talking about Kesi, the slaying of the demon Kesi. So, Kesi, what do we learn from Kesi's attitude and behavior? So, the spiritual lesson, what we are going to read, what we are going to get is the devotees, Kesi story teaches us that how the devotees, importance of humility, how they should be, always be humble, how they should surrender on to the Lord, and recognizing one's true position, and how to recognize one's true position in relation to the divine, and then how one should not be proud of one's service or any other work, what we are going to do. So, as we all know, Krishna got the name. Krishna's other name is also Keshava. Why? Because he killed the demon Kesi. And he's also known as, he's referred as the slayer of Kesi. And also we see how the same Kesi is being referred by Arjuna 3 times in Bhagavad Gita also. That is in chapter 1 and text 30, and also chapter 3, text 1. And again in 18th chapter and first verse itself, he refers to Krishna as the slayer of demon Kesi. We'll understand why he was talking about that. Arjuna, what happens in the first chapter, we all know how he will be confused. And, he tells Krishna that you are a slayer of Kesi. Please also slay my demon inside me. I am completely disturbed. That demon mentality, please remove from me. And also he says that how Kesi represents false pride. And also Arjuna expresses his, humility by saying here, by comparing himself to demon Kesi. And also in the 18th chapter, we will see how in the first verse, how Arjuna addresses Krishna as Mahabaho, the mighty armed, and how easily he kills the demon Kesi. In the Bhagavad Gita text, that is chapter 1, text 30, it says that Nacha saknomi avastatum brahmativacha manaha nimittani cha pasyami viparitani keshava. He says that, see, I am not unable to stand here any longer because he'll be shivering after seeing the relatives on the battlefield. He says, my mind is reeling. He says, I only see evil, killer of Kesi demon. Why he is telling like that? Because he says that my mind, because when Kesi comes, we will see how he'll be traveling at the speed of mind. So here Arjuna is telling, I'm not able to control my mind and I'm forgetting everything, and my legs are shivering. And why it is happening? Because of the Kesi mentality, that is putting excessive attachment to the material things, and also by doing so, those things bewilders us, and the very existence itself bewilders. He says that I'm not at all happy. Even if I get the victory, that is only be a cause of lamentation. So I don't want that. Also in chapter 3, text 1, again he says, Arjuna Vacha, Jayayasi chet karmanaste mata buddhir janardhana tat kim karmani gore mam niyojayashi keshava. He says, why do you want to engage me, Krishna, in this ghastly warfare? Do you think that intelligence is better? He asks question that intelligence is better than fruity work. So here also he is comparing. He says that Keshava, again he refers to the name Krishna as Keshava. Why he does also here is, he says, we always try to avoid what work we has been given to us as being, Krishna is telling you do it and he doesn't want to do it. So if anybody violates, or if anybody thinks other way, or if anyone doesn't work on the path of what Krishna is thinking or his devotees are thinking, that means we have this demonic mentality. So he is understanding that and he is telling Krishna, I have this mentality. Whatever you are telling me, I'm not able to absorb it. Whenever I'm seeing these people, I feel that, what I'm going to get by killing all these people. So he's not thinking what Krishna's instructions are. So at the same time, he's aware of that, what Krishna has given. So he's telling that, Krishna, what should I do now? Also in 18.1, he says, Arjuna Uvacha, Sanyasisya Mahabaho Tattvam Ichchami Veditum Tyagasya Tyagasya Cha Hrishikesha Pratak Keshi Nishudana. He says, Oh, mighty armed, he says, Arjuna says, Oh, mighty armed Krishna, I want to understand the purpose of renunciation and I want to know what is sannyasa. So please, Hrishikesha, the killer of Kesi demon, please again remove my doubts. So he's telling us to, because as we see in the entire episodes of this, that is 10th canto, wherever he is slaying, that is, he is slaying the demons, but the understanding is for us. Each and every demon represent a particular anartha, particular bad what we have in our mind. That is what each and every one of the demon represents, and how to kill that particular demon. And all these demons are within us. At least there was only one Kesi, one Ritasara, then one Satakasura. But in our hearts, we have combination. So many demons are there. So he is telling that, please, I have so many doubts. What is doubt? Doubt means demon. It is here compared to as demons. Because we are not able to think clearly and we are going against the instructions of the Lord, because Krishna very clearly told him that you fight, but he is not able to fight because of the doubt. That doubt is compared to as demons. So he says here as Keshi Sudana, Keshi Sudana. That means the killer of how you killed the Keshi, please also, that is, kill that particular mentality in our heart. And also many places it is this Keshi is been referred even in Bhagavad Gita also. It is mentioned about how and Krishna has been addressed as Keshava in Bhagavatam 3rd canto 19th chapter 24th verse. Also it talks about how when Keshava, that is when magic, this one was dispelled by the Rakshasa, how they say that how to embrace Krishna within our arms, within our this one. And when Krishna, this actually in this particular verse, it says that Keshi will be trying to capture. He comes and attacks Krishna and tries to hold him. He thinks that he has caught him, but Krishna will be outside. Then again he goes outside and then try to catch him. Then when he comes, again he sees Krishna is not there. He's come the particular outside of this hand. So similarly, in this particular verse, it says that how the Lord, how Krishna is so great and he is above our thinking. He is the greatest of all and he is the smallest of all. He tries to capture him, and he becomes very small and he comes out. Similarly, he tries to catch him, the small one, he becomes very big. So he's not able to catch him. So no one can capture the Supreme God. Only the devotees, in this particular verse, it is highlighting that only the devotees can capture the Lord and they can bring under their control. How we see Yashodamai or the gopis. They make him dance by just giving him one cup of ghee or one cup of curd. They make him dance. That is the kind of capture the Mother Yashoda ties him to but ties him by the rope. The person who is not even caught by the great sages, they catches him so easily and they bind him. So the demonic persons always attempt to understand, try to measure the Lord. They try to challenge the Lord. But whereas the devotees try to capture the Lord with pure love. They actually try to challenge the Lord, but here our devotees try to capture the Lord with love. So now what happens in this particular episode? Narada Muni goes to Kamsa because he is called as Deva Darshana. Why he is called as Deva Darshana? Because taking darshan of Narada, it is mentioned that it is better than taking the darshan of a demigod. And also another meaning is that he always has the darshan of the Lord. So Narada comes to Kamsa. So why does he comes and tries to instigate Kamsa is Narada is the Manoavtara. But he actually, like there are like our Bhishma and many other devotees, they know exactly what Krishna wants. Whether Krishna, they take the approval or not, once they know that, they come on a mission just to fulfill what is there in Krishna's mind. They know exactly what Krishna wants. So he comes to Narada Muni comes to Kamsa's courtyard, and then Narada, actually Kamsa will be giving lot of respects. Kamsa always give lot of respects to Naradaji. And if you notice it, all the demons, they give very good respect to Narada. Even though they know that he is the ardent follower of Narayana, but wherever he goes, even the demons, always they give a lot of respect to Narada. So when Narada goes there, Kamsa will casually, will talking, he says that, see, I've been searching for this boy. They are told that that one boy is going to kill me. Now it is 10 years. Where is that? I'm not able to find that one. And he's frustrated. And the frustration is blaming everybody. He's blaming his ministers. And then also he's blaming Vasudeva. He says that because of you, we left him go. Where is he? No, that is all because always he'll be thinking of Krishna. When he will come, when will that boy? Because that Akashamani has told, when will that boy will come and kill him? That is always there in his mind. So then he says that, where is that Krishna? So that suspicion always is there in his mind. When is he going to come? When is he going to, when will I get killed? That always he'll be thinking, always, constantly he'll be thinking about it. So in that thing, when he comes, then Narada Muni says that, and then at that point, actually he says that I will kill Vasudeva, where he is hiding him. But then one of the ministers, he comes there, Andaka, he comes and then he says, why are you unnecessarily blaming Vasudeva? Because he already had over 6 sons and 7th one is an Akashvani. So there is no this one at all. So he has done his work. Why are you unnecessarily blaming Vasudeva? Then at that time, also when Narada Muni, when he hears all those things, Narada Muni says, oh, Kamsa, don't you know that already the same, what you are talking about, the person you are telling that he will be getting, one thing is, Kamsa will be getting all the information about the killing of Putan, everything he'll be getting, but he will think that one boy, his strength may be a little bit more and he is trying to do that one. He will not be taking it, he will not be 100% sure, but he will have the doubt. Maybe he is Krishna, but again, that's why he'll be sending them, but he will not be sure. So because at that time, he says that, who is that boy? Then Narada says, that same boy whom you are thinking that, the person who is doing all the activities in Raja, that is in Vrindavana, he is Krishna, he is the son of Devaki. And Rama, Balarama, is the son of Rohini. Because you now don't blame Vasudeva, he says. Why? Because out of fear, they entrusted, the Vasudeva to take care of Krishna and Balaram, that is to Nanda Maharaja. And these two boys have killed all your people. He clearly, point blank, he will say. At that time, this guy will comes out and get furious. And then he says, now, if I kill Vasudeva, they will get afraid. His thinking is different. Even though he knows that that boy is going to kill him, but he thinks that if I tell or if I kill this his father, the Vasudeva and Devaki, then he will run away out of fear. So let us not do it. So then he will say that afterwards we know how he will send all the people to bring Krishna to Mathura. So after when Arishtasura is killed, Kesi will not be knowing that this Arishtasura is killed. Actually, they'll be very close friends. These two demons are very close. They'll be roaming around in Mathura together. And then when Narada Muni goes there, and then he says that these two boys, that is the children's Krishna, these two boys, then Kamsa tells to Kesi, these two boys who are trying to kill me, okay, you now go there and kill them immediately. And why he entrusts this Kesi to kill Krishna and Balaram is, among all the demons, he will be the most powerful. And if you notice it, this is the last demon he is going to kill. One of the last demon, of course, after this, I will be there. But both of them will be killed on the same day. That's why after killing this, Narada comes and again reminds Krishna of his leelas in Mathura and other places. So now he says that first you go and kill Kesi. Kesi is not that he is new to this Vrindavana. Kesi would have also, before previously come to Vraja. At that time, there was we know that that's Pradyayana Maharaj of Nandishwar Parvat. That is, he prayed to the Lord to get a child. When at that time, when an Akashvani came and said that you will have a child who will, who will be the father of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So, like as we all know, that one of the child of Pradyumna Maharaj was Nanda Maharaja, and his son is Lord Sri Krishna. They actually stayed in Nandagaon for a long time. At that time, Kesi was coming and creating problems there. So, in order to avoid these problems, Nanda Maharaja, along with this family, they came to Gokula. Now Kesi is coming again here, and he wants to create havoc. How is he? He's very, very tall. And then when he is coming, it's said that people will not be able to see anything because of the dust. The entire thing will be covered with dust. And when he is coming, and when he's stepping, when he's running, actually he'll be running like the speed of mind. That's what is mentioned here. When he's running, people, first of all, they will not be able to see anything. And also, he's making a huge noise. Because of that, it is said that the pregnant cows is to deliver because of this fellow's making a roaring sound and this type of sound and disturbances. The pregnant, even cows is to give birth. And he created such a havoc in Vrindavana. So, and also when he was jumping like that and he was making so much of noise, Nanda Maharaja and Yashoda Mai, they came to know about that, and they came to know that this guy is coming here. And even the Gokula, that is the Vrindavan Vasis, the Rajavasis, they come and tell Krishna, oh, Krishna, this person is there. He is very, very, cunning and dangerous. Please don't go out. And Mother Yashoda now will be very much afraid, because before that, this in Govardhan Leela, that is lifting of Govardhan, also always she thinks, why only my son has to do? He's such a small, tender boy. So why should he do all the things? So she will be this time very much firm. She says that, no, you cannot go, Krishna. You have to be here only. And then now next she goes to Nanda Maharaja. She says that, all these years, whatever you are saying, I am listening to you. And I have never contracted whatever you have said, nor I have come and told anything about anything. So now this time I'm telling you, please lock this Krishna inside the house. So she says, he is a very small boy. Why he should go? There are so many elders like that in our this one. Let them all go. So that time Nanda Maharaja says, she'll be crying. Actually, the tears will start rolling from her eyes, thinking that what Krishna may encourage, because she knows that whatever we say, Krishna will go. He will not listen. But at the same time, she has some sort of a confidence. Okay, if Nanda Maharajas intervene, maybe he will not go. And in this one, she will start crying. She says that our child is just like soft, like a flower, so soft. What can he do? That fellow is a gigantic guy. What Krishna can do? So then she says that we are all very much worried. At that time, Nanda Maharaja says, Don't worry, nothing will happen. Nothing inauspicious will happen. Don't worry, I will go and fight with Kesi. Oh, then she will, oh, you are going, then it's okay, fine. Then she will get relieved. And then, but that time, what Nanda Maharaj says is, he says he has already gone out. By when we are talking itself, he has already gone out. Don't worry, but I will go. I will stop Krishna going near the demon. I will fight. Like that, he says. So now here we see that in our first verse and first to third verse, how Sukadeva Goswami says that as instructed by Kamsa, the demon Kesi, he takes the terrible horse form, and then he starts entering there with, he'll be jumping there, here, and then it is said that why his name also is Keshava is, he'll be having a beautiful hair on the top of the horse, the backside. He'll be so huge by his mane, he'll be making the aeroplane of the demigods fall into the earth. That much power he will be having it. And then he'll be pulling down the aeroplanes there. And he'll be entire clouds and all, he'll be disturbing it. That much tall he is, and he'll be creating that type of, he'll be scattering the clouds. So throughout the sky, he's creating, he's terrifying everyone there by his loud neighing, that, how the horse neighs. So in that way, he's living, sneeing. And then when Krishna saw that this demon is terrifying, actually, when we see in the future verses, we see that how Krishna is laughing when this fellow is coming to fight. But at the same time, Krishna is very much unhappy. He's very unhappy, not because of himself, because he enjoys fighting with the demons. But in this one episode, he'll be very much angered because he is disturbing his devotees. For that, he will be very much perturbed. Now Krishna could understand that this demon is challenging him. The Lord accepts this challenge, and then he comes and then he stands before this Kesi, and then he says, and he invites him to fight. Then the Lord, that Kesi, what he does, the horse, he runs towards this Krishna, making terrible sounds and roaring and other things, as if he's going to swallow the sky cloud and the whole cloud itself. And then he rushed towards the Lord with great speed and tried to trample him with the legs, by his legs. Krishna, what happens? He just escapes. He just budges, and then he catches his legs, and then he throws him. Why he doesn't kill him at the first instance? Krishna is always merciful to everyone. He wants to give him another chance. Okay, don't leave it and go. But demons are demons. They don't want to leave. So then now, like that, he does it 2-3 times. Like, he throws him from 600 yards. Like, just like how Garuda, Garuda, the carrier of Vishnu, he just throws the snakes. Like that, he just throws him. That, in the purport, it is mentioned that how he was shaking the clouds and pulling the aeroplane, what we discussed. And then it is also mentioned that he was roaring like a lion. So horse, his name, but also he's roaring. So how it is meant, how we should understand is, this fellow actually has as quality of the horse. He was neighing loudly. At the same time, because he was a demon, he was like roaring like a lion. In this, he was very, very with extreme rage. He came to swallow Krishna itself. Then, with rushing with that speed, he came to conquer this lotus side Lord with his 2 legs. Then Keshi, Krishna dodges again, and then with his arms, he angrily again seizes the demon and then throws him in the sky. But again, when he gives the chance, third chance, but again when he comes, at that time, the Krishna, every time he regains, when it is thrown, he will lose consciousness. Again, he will regain consciousness. Immediately, he wants to come and attack with that roaring sound. And then this time, Krishna just smiles and then takes his left arm, and then easily one punch he will give him in the mouth. So Kesi, because he will be roaring, and because of the roaring, he would have opened his mouth so wide. And then that's what it is said. The demon's mentality is to roar, make a lot of noise, and talk too much. So that way, when he's in that mood, when he comes with his mouth wide open, Krishna just give one punch. Here, just before we discussed how Krishna's hands are as soft as petal of the lotus, blue lotus. So here it is said that for devotees it is like that, but when Krishna attacks the demons, it will be just like a hot iron. It will be like iron when it is hot, when it is made red hot. How it will be? It will be like that for the demons. So the example always Prabhupada gave is of cat and kettle. So cat carries the kettle with nothing will happen when it catches. The same thing when it catches the prey, it is like a death. Whereas for the kettle, it is protection. So similarly, for the devotees, Krishna gives protection, and the demons he annihilates them. So when the Krishna hits him the mouth, when inside the mouth, the hand will be inside the mouth, and then the hand starts growing bigger and bigger. And then to the extent that this Kesi will not be able to breathe, he gets suffocated. Then in that condition, what happens? He throws his leg here and there, like when person is getting choked, how they do. That way, he's throwing his hands and legs, his four legs, here and there. And then due to this, his eyes gets bulged, and then he passes stool in and urine because of that. This one hold, and then he leaves the. Then he falls down, leaves the body. So now Krishna kills Kesi, and the same day afternoon, morning, before breakfast, that is during breakfast time, he kills Kesi, and then during lunch time, he kills Vyoma. So in one of the lectures, Atul Krishna Prabhu, jokingly, he says that if Krishna doesn't kill a demon, maybe his food doesn't get digested. So also in here, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakura tells that how Krishna's arm is now, as we mentioned, it's cool, like an tender and cooling like a blue lotus. But for Kesi, it was extremely hot, as if it is lightning bolts or from the red hot iron. So then after that, what happens? Krishna removes it, and then effortlessly he removes the hand, and then and he doesn't show also, just comes out, and then normally, I know, as if nothing has happened, Krishna returns to the tending of course with his friend in the forest. So now, when Kesi demon died, the Kamsa got the news. He was very much scattered. Because he was very confident if anybody does it or not, but Kesi will do it. Because he was so much confident on Kesi's power. And then when he comes to know that he has been killed by Krishna, then he started to, who are these village coward boys? How they are able to kill my dear Kesi? Then he starts telling everyone, and then then he'll be shouting in the assembly that what happened to my Kesi? Then if he is not able to kill them, what will I do now? That way. But anyway, he has already made plan before itself that if anything happens, okay, Akrura, you go bring Danchan, or I will fight. All those things, they already made a plan. But still, when this guy, when Kesi dies, he will be very much retrieved. Because, and first of all, we should know who is Kesi in the previous birth. All the demons who Krishna kills in this, as we know that when the demigods goes and prays to Lord Krishna that there's so much of religion, you have to come, and Mother Earth, when they go along with them, then Krishna says, that time only, okay, you go there, now only prepare, you take your position as devotees, and other side also, you please go there and be prepared. We all know that how even before Krishna was born, all the gopis, they used to make the nice pots, and they used to keep, okay, Krishna will come, let him come and steal. They used to make it, let him come, and that's, they used to enjoy that pastime. So before Krishna is born only, they used to do that one. So everything, they all come to Vrindavana. And similarly, people who have been cursed by by sages or anyone. So they, when they ask for forgiveness, at that time they would have told, okay, don't worry, when Krishna comes, he will clear up. That means Krishna is like all cleaning machine. They said that he will come and he will liberate you, not only just giving you this one, he will liberate all of you. So these demons, they have come for as this one, and this Kesi also is one of the demons. Like similarly, we know how so many demons, whether it is Putana, we know how she is the daughter of Bali Maharaja Ratnamala, how she in her previous birth she was that one, and then also we know how Sakatasura actually will be cursed by Loma Sarushi, Loma Samani, because what happens in this one. This demon, when he will be actually what happens, he disrespects Loma Sarushi. Because of that, he gives him, he curses him that you are trying to disrespect me. So in the next birth, you will become a demon. So and then he says that actually what happens, then Loma Sarusi actually curses him that you become bodiless because he would have vandalized Sage Hermitage. So he says that because you are acting like a and moreover he will be having that power that is this that you will be having he will be a siddhi, so he will be having that power in that he will not be visible. Without visibility, without seeing, he would have vandalized the Sage Hermitage. That's why he says that you will be born next time without any body. And then when Loma Sarasi comes to his senses, and then he asks for forgiveness. And then that time, Loma Sarasi says, "Don't worry. When Krishna comes, he will deliver." Similarly, like Trinavata also, Trinavata false pride. He will be actually a king, and he will be cursed by Durvasa because of his disrespectful towards the sage. What happens? He will be actually he will be enjoying time with his queens, and when Durvasa Muni comes, he doesn't recognize it, he doesn't give respect to him. And then Durvasa, we know, he gets angry and he curses him. And then again, when he requests for forgiveness, they say, Durvasa Muni also will bless him that don't worry, Krishna will come and liberate you. And similarly, Vatsasura is a calf demon. He was actually in the previous life, he tries to actually take Vasishta's Nandini cow. And for that, he takes he comes as a Brahmana in guise. And then because Vasishta comes to easily comes to know about it, and then he says that you are acting like this, you become the next term, you become a calf, and then Krishna will come and liberate you. Bakasura also, he was a Gandharva called Utkala, and because why he actually once angers Jalali Mani again by fishing in his ashrama, then he curses him because you're acting like a crane, you become a crane. And then again, he says that the Rishi grants him that don't worry, you will be liberated. And also Vyomasura also, he actually steals the devotees, that because he wants to keep them and then he wants to take them and then he wants to, because again he'll be sent by Kamsa. His work is only to take the children's. So, but he comes as a design, in guise of a devotee. That's what we have to learn here. That is anatta, that devotees should be very careful when dealing with this type of false devotees. That is cheating mentality, people who are cheating, imposters. We should be very, who comes as in disguise. Devotees should be very careful. That's what we learn from Vyamasura. So what basically it implies is all these demons, there are so many other demons also. We didn't have time, so I didn't write down all those things. So all these demons, they were they came for that particular purpose, and Krishna liberated all the demons, and they were all in the previous births, they were actually either devotees or the people who were actually done something wrong and they were cursed by the great sages, other devotees, and that's how they were liberated. When actually Kesi, when he came, when he died, he came out with a beautiful form, and with decorated with jewels, and he comes out in a beautiful form, and then he tells Krishna about his previous birth. He says in the previous birth he was Kumuda and an associate of Indra, and in the past life Kesi, as a servant of Indra, was entrusted to take care of the Indra's horse, which was meant for Ashwamedha Yagna. This we know in 6th canto, how when Indra killed Vritrasura, for having killed Vritrasura, he has to, do some yajna, and for 1,000 years he has to go inside the water, and then because of his sins, he has to take the, he has to go to the lotus stem and then take shelter. And for 1,000 years he was supposed to be there, right? And after that he comes out, and again he wants to do this Ashwamedha yajna as an atonement for killing Vritrasura. So for that, he would have, he would have selected a very beautiful horse. That horse is so beautiful. It says that 1 year will be black and 1 year will be white, and it will looking radiant. When this person, that is Kumada, will be interested about taking this horse, he sees this horse and he gets attracted to this horse so much that he says, "No, I have to ride this horse. It is so beautiful." Then, what happens? When he tastes that, okay, he will not be able to control this one, that attitude, that to enjoy that one. So what he does, he takes the horse and then he goes, but unknowingly he goes to some other place because he goes very far. And then Indra is looking for the horse for sacrifice. The horse is not there. And also we all know that how Indra also has very good experience. He knows that, this very well, stealing of horse. He again once stole the horse of Prithu Maharaj, and then now he's remembering that, oh, I did that one. Actually, it is said when we do something, we will not come to know. When the same thing happens to us, at that time we will know how it will be irritating. But when others irritate us, we get angry. So that's what it happens. So now Indra says, instructs the Maruts. We all know that how the 49 sons, 15, that is 49 sons of Diti, they becomes associates of Indra. And then Indra now says that you go and get this guy who has done it. Please bring the horse back. They go there, and then he'll be in some other loka. He would have gone so far. So they go there, and then they get the horse, and then they tie this Kumada, and makes him stand in front of Indra. And then Indra becomes very angry. You are stealing my horse, and then you become a horse in this one. And again, he begs forgiveness with Indra, Kumada. Then he says that, okay, don't worry. When Krishna comes, Krishna will liberate you. This demon, this horse, even though he's a horse, he'll be eating the human flesh, and then he'll be eating cows, and he'll be eating coward men. So that type of demon he is. So when he tells all those things to Krishna, that, see, I was this type of person, so please forgive me, and I'm so thankful to you that you have liberated to me. Now Kesi also makes a very beautiful prayers. He says that, Lord, please make my mind fully absorbed to concentrate on your lotus feet. That's what I want. I don't want anything other than this. I want to be, I want to just become your servant. I also want to serve you and your devotees. And then he says, he offers obeisances. He'll stay there for some time, and then he will go to the Vaikuntha. He'll be liberated, and he will go and he'll go to Vaikuntha Loka. So now you know how Krishna, every day he'll be liberating so many people. That is that is the thing. So now what we have to see from this episode is the anarthas. What is the anartha in this particular thing is the pride. So this guy will be so much, he will be so pride about his strength. He'll be thinking that how much strength, nobody can defeat me. That type of pride he had. And and he was not caring anybody. That another thing he had. He was not even bothered. He was not even giving respect to anybody. He was only bothered about his strength. So that is what we are going to see. So here, then he says that, no, please remove, that my pride. That's what it was having, that one. So that time we see that how this pride, that this anartha of pride, how that is there in each and every one of us. That demon is there in each and every one of us, because even the devotees, what happens, they come to a certain level. After that, once they start getting some respect, reverence, and also people start talking about them, then they get the feeling that they are great. That feeling, we have to come out of it. As that is what we should be careful. All this episode is telling us how we should be careful from these demons, that is this type of characters, on this type of guna, how we have to come out of it. So, and also what happens once a person becomes a guru, spiritual master, or if he has some followers, what automatically they get a feeling that I have become great. And that thing that we have to remove. That's what we have. This anartha is what we have to remove. This is a demon which will be there in our heart. So when a person is an ordinary, when a devotee is in ordinary condition or ordinary person, then he will not be having any of this pride. Well, like how we know in Manigriva and Nalakubera Krishna, Narada, when he curses, he says, actually, you are very good people. Because of the power you have been, then that's how he curses them. He says, that is killing you. That is the mada you are having it. That mada we have to remove. That's what he says. And then it is given that arrogance is what we have to remove. That we should not look for that type of respect. That is what we should always constantly think of it, and then consciously we should try to get rid of this anartha. So the brahmachari in Atul Krishna Prabhu in his lecture says that if a brahmachari is there initially, what he will not be so much bothered about this one. The moment he becomes a senior devotee, or he becomes a guru, initiated guru, or a shiksha guru, then that feeling that I should get respect, people should come and give offer obeisances to me. When they start thinking in this type of in this way, what happens? Then automatically material things also will start coming. Then they will say, okay, I want this comfort, I want money, all those. That's how there are so many bogus gurus. Maybe some of the gurus initially they may be okay, no, they may be okay, but once they get this respect and people start coming about coming when the people start comes and they offer obeisances and start respecting this guy, then they start thinking, though I am great. This is what is the Kesi mentality. So this type of, even these some of these devotees and even the gurus or whoever it is, when they get that type of feeling, they also forget the deities of they also disrespect the deities of the Lord also. Not only they don't disrespect the devotees, they also disrespect even the deities. When they say, how many times we have to pray, or how many times you have to do obeisances? This much I have done, that's enough. That type of feeling they will get. I know I am, I know everything. That type of feeling is they will get. So this is what we have to remove. That we have to keep on repeatedly telling to ourselves that we should come out of it. So like example, again, another thing is, if a preacher, that is actually another qualification of a preacher. Preacher should always think that he is just starting bhakti. He doesn't know anything. In that mood, if he does preaching, then only it will be effective. If the person thinks that I know everything and I have to get respect because I know everything, and then that effectiveness will not be there. So the good preacher is one who thinks that I have no knowledge, I am not a bhakta. The best example is Srila Prabhupada. So when he went to America, he was telling that I am useless, I don't have any bhakti, I don't have any knowledge. How I am going to convince this bleacher, that is the Western people, I don't know anything. But he then says that, Krishna, please give me your mercy so that I will be able to reach this people. And also he says that I should never be proud of all these qualities. What I know, I should never be proud of myself. So that is what actually Kesi, as we discussed, he represents that one who thinks I am a great devotee, I am a great acharya or a spiritual master. This anartha is represented by Kesi. So materialistic, actually, one has, as I told you, that if we have that mentality, materialistic activity, materialistic desire also will come to us. So now when we see that when Krishna, this is actually totally relevant to us also in devotional service. When we are in devotionals, we have to be very careful. Also, Kesi Radhana Swami Maharaj says that this pride, this anartha of pride, which may also be there in the devotees, then he tells that if a person goes and sits in Vasanasana, which is little above the ground level, and people will be sitting. if he thinks that I am sitting there and I am, I am little big, then it will be like that of Romaharshana Sutta. Though Romaharshana Sutta, how we know, he did not respect Balramji because he'll be sitting on the Vyasasana. He thinks that when I am sitting there, I should not, that is also correct. But, when a person is sitting in the Vyasasana, if somebody comes, he can sit. But the person who has come there is the Supreme Personality of Godhead himself. In that case, he should have to. Anyway, that was a Leela that he wanted to do that so that our Sutta Goswami will come and give the class. That is, he will give Bhagavatam to everyone. So also we see how in Bhagavad Gita it is written that Prakriti Kriyamanani Guna Karmani Sarvashaha Ahankara Vimudatma Kartaham Iti Manyate. So we think that we are the doer. That attitude we have to leave, but it is automatically done it is carried out by the modes of material nature. So also, it is also said that in devotion service also there are 3 modes actually. That is that we should develop that mode. That is Satchitananda. That means that is which is carried out by the Lord's energy. So when we think that we are higher than other devotees or something, then we will fall down. The same understanding, we think that others are better than us. I am now better than anyone else. Everyone is better than me. Then we will have progress in this one. So Srila Prabhupada also says that we have to keep this anartha of pride at a distance, and we should not lord it over other people, like how Kesi, and we should not that means we should not make too much of noise, sound, and other things like how Kesi was doing. We have to come out of this, and we should not have that feeling that I'm a great devotee and all those things. We have to leave. And then we should come to the understanding, and that what is our understanding, that we should always appreciate the Lord's deity, Lord's activities, Lord's pastimes, and also follow the instruction, whatever Lord has given, and that of his devotees. That's what we have to understand. Hare Krishna, I think the time is up. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Ravilochana Govinda Prabhu. Thank you so much. Wonderful. Kesi, demon, my heart has to be removed first. You have given a wonderful narration with a lot of examples. And finally, the mood of Srila Prabhupada is really touching. Such a personality who is Jagat Guru, he feels that I'm low. So where I should understand that. Thank you so much. Devotees, please unmute yourself and share your comments, questions, if any, please. Anyone, please want to share?
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam. Thanks for the wonderful class, Prabhu. Prabhu, here from this Keshi demon, we have to understand that the anartha which we have to take out from us is that pride, Prabhu.
Correct.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Pride, because we think that we are doing everything. We that comes that, but actually what happens, that's what it is given in this entire thing is, if you see our episodes in this book, especially about Kesi, it is talking about mainly devotees only. Devotees should not think that I am great. If they start preaching, if they start get good name, they should be very humble. And if you see most of I know a lot of devotees, they'll be so humble. Once I saw Gaurang Darshan Prabhu, after giving the class, he was sitting on the Vasasana. The moment he came the moment the class was over, he immediately came and sat down along with the small boys who had come to give who had come there. It was actually the school-going boys. He came and sat next to them. He's so humble. That's what actually we should develop. That's what it's meaning. Thank you.
Very bold, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna. Anyone else? Any comments? Any questions?
Hare Krishna.
Online. Yeah, good. Yeah.
It's a wonderful class, and very nicely you told something. Prabhu, there is another meaning for Keshava, no, Prabhu?
Correct, Mataji. Another, you are talking about hair, no? Beautiful hair.
No, they say K is, it has got all the three forms Vishnu, Shiva, and Brahma.
No, Bhaiya, I'm not aware of that. Prabhu, Prasadeshwar Prabhu, do you know that, Prabhu? Or anyone?
No, Prabhu.
Huh?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure of that.
But what we know is the Kesi means another name is the Krishna is also called because of the beautiful
Yeah.
hair.
Hmm. Yes.
That's why even this guy gets the name Kesi because his hair will be beautiful.
Hmm. Thank you, Prabhu. Dandavad Pranam, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, if I'm permitted to tell that
Please,
Keshava
Mataji.
Prabhu
Please
is given, K is Brahma and Isha is Ishvara. So Keshava is the Lord who is praised and worshipped even by Brahma and Shiva Prabhu. That's what given in the scriptures. Prabhu. Hare Krishna, thank you, Dandavad.
Thank you, Mataji.
In
Thank you so
the
much.
chapter Bhagavad Gita, when they're discussing, they tell about this, Prabhu, Keshava. I forgot. Thank you, Mr.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna. Anyone else? Okay, so I think that. Thank you very much, Ravilochana Govinda Prabhu. On preparation for Janmashtami, we are set a mood. We have left with another 2 days more. Please bless us so that we can all, do a nice service. So let's thank Ravilochana Govinda Prabhu for his wonderful time by chanting once Hare Krishna mantra together, possible. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you.
Thank you,
We'll
Prabhuji,
end
for
with
giving this
Vaishnava
opportunity. Please
Pranam.
bless me so that I don't get this, this Kesi mentality. So all of you, please bless us. Thank you very much.
वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यस्य कृपासिन्धुभ्यः च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः अनन्तकोटि वैष्णववृन्द की जय भागवतम की जय श्री कृष्ण जन्माष्टमी महोत्सव की जय. We'll see you tomorrow, same time. Hare Krishna, and the call now.